Hey, hello, Eagles. My name is Darren Fike, and I'm a 2022 graduate of Eastern Michigan University and a first generation alumni. So, I received my bachelor's in Japanese language and culture and teaching English to speakers of other languages, or TESOL, and I would like to share my story with you today. Right now, I'm recording from Japan, and my apartment is really close to a train station, so please don't mind if you hear a train going by, like right now. Yeah, so please don't mind. So, as the first in my family to attend college, I was really terrified to go to Easter my freshman year. I was so anxious about whether or not I was making the right choices, and it all felt really overwhelming. But I can confidently say now that I couldn't have done it without the support of the EMU faculty, my professors, my classmates, and the housing and residence life staff that I was working with at the time. Um, and because of the excellent guidance I received from the Japanese language faculty, and because of a scholarship I received from the Japanese Business Society of Detroit, I was fortunately able to participate in an almost 2 semester long study abroad program in Shiga Prefecture at the Japan Center for Michigan Universities, or JCMU. That study abroad program was a really life changing experience, and I could finally see my Japanese language skills in action after all my hard work. So that was really rewarding. And it was just a completely enriching experience to be able to converse with my host family while I was in Japan. And I'm actually still in contact with them today. Every year we've exchanged Nengajo at the end of the year, and we catch up, and it's really great. So, unfortunately, due to the global pandemic, my program was cut just a little bit short, and I knew I had to return to Japan as soon as possible. So, in the fall of 2021, I applied to the JET program. The JET program is an English teaching exchange program that promotes grassroots internationalization at the local level. So, at public schools, or you can be placed to work in a city hall as well. Um, on this program, participants can work up to 5 years maximum as an ALT, assistant language teacher, or as a CIR, coordinator for international relations, which is a more of a translation type role for many people. But of course, every situation is different on the JET program. You will learn the phrase ESID very quickly if you apply. But anyway, as a successful JET program applicant, I was placed in a small port town in Chiba Prefecture called Katsura in August of 2022 once I graduated. There, I worked as an assistant language teacher at many elementary schools and one middle school where I was asked to prepare many activities, games, and classroom materials that would help support the language learning of my students. I also ran an after school English club at the local community center every Thursday for third to sixth graders. Don't mind me as I'm reading my notes. In Katsura, I enjoyed walking alongside the ocean almost every day, and I was really able to enjoy that slow country life for a full year. Um, it wasn't always easy in the countryside. I struggled with feeling isolated, and I had a very difficult time getting access to some medical care that I needed. So I had to apply for a transfer the following year, which is pretty rare on the JET program. Most people do not transfer. So now I'm in my fourth year as an ALT, assistant language teacher, working in a city called Kamagaya in Chiba Prefecture. Kamagaya is famous for its delicious Japanese pears and is only about an hour outside of Tokyo. So I've been able to enjoy the city life in Japan as well as the rural countryside life. So now in Kamagaya, my working hours are from 8 a.m. to about 3:45 p.m. every day, depending on my workload. And I can work up to 6 class periods a day, although I usually do about 4 to 5. So that leaves about one free period a day for planning and talking to my co-teachers. Um, so, although my time on JET is about to come to an end, as you can only work 5 years, I am thankful for all the things I was able to accomplish while living here. I found lifelong friends. I met the love of my life. I passed the JLPT N2 test and have traveled all over Japan. I was even able to return to Shiga Prefecture to say hi to my JCMU teachers, and that was really nice. So I know when I'm old and gray, I will surely look back on my time in Japan fondly, and it was a really good experience. So I'm not sure what life will look like after Jet. That's always the big question, I think. What's after post Jet? I don't know. But I'm really hoping to secure a bilingual English-Japanese flight attendant role with an airline in the future. I hope to stay in Japan and possibly work at Narita or Haneda Airport. But if I do return to the States, I know I will try my best to continue to improve my Japanese language knowledge. I really don't want to lose my language skill, and I will hopefully find ways to get involved with the Japanese speaking community wherever I end up. Um, and yeah, I am a proud EMU alumni, and I will continue to try to do my best. And I just want to say good luck to you, Eagles, on your EMU journey. Enjoy your time to the fullest and step out your comfort zone, within a reasonable level. And of course, study hard and use those office hours. I know you will all succeed. So, ganbatte kudasai ne. That's all from me. Thank you so much for listening.